Hello and welcome to the first ever Quacko Packo Halloween special episode. Featuring Schmidt, an easily frightened superstitious man from Johto, Elodie, an all too sweet and overly innocent woman from the Kalos region, Gimli, a stubborn man from Sinnoh who is beginning to show his old age, and Cindy, a young and completely reckless ball of destruction from Hoenn. Be aware that some of what you may hear may include frightening situations and descriptions of the macabre. You have been warned. The Quacko Packo is on their classic Quacko Packo adventures. They're traveling down a route. It's got a well-trodden path. It's a sunny day. The grass is green and the talo are chirping in the sky. When suddenly, Schmidt's personal phone that he received from his lawyer friend, Clementine Sawyer, starts ringing. Does he answer it?
Sure.
He picks it up and he hears, "Schmidt, my boy, it's me, Clementine Sawyer. You remember me?"
Yeah, man. How's it going?
He says, "I'm doing great. Listen, I saw what you guys did in Lava Ridge. That was exceptional. You saved the whole dang town. Everyone's talking about you guys. It's incredible. You are some grade A adventurers, if I say so myself."
Yep, that was fairly recent and fresh on my memory.
He says, "Because we're such good friends, I gotta ask you a favor, all right?"
Oh, yeah, go for it, brother.
He says, "I need you to go investigate a house where a double homicide took place." This sounds like pretty classic Quacko Packo business. I think you guys can handle this.
Yeah, that's something we normally do. Yeah, we're totally, yeah. Let me talk to the gang about it. Normally we don't do anything that's like below a triple homicide, but since you're a friend, yeah, we'll go check it out for you.
He says, no, not recently. I was supposed to go out there a few years ago, shortly after the crime occurred, but I got caught up in other business. This place has been abandoned ever since, so you've got nothing to worry about. I just got a new lead that the scene of that crime may have more hints about the status of the culprit who has been missing for a couple years now, and it's a big priority of my office and Mauville PD to find out what happened to the suspect. Will you take it?
Sure.
He says, "Great, I'll give you some intel. Rumor has it that this place was inhabited by a recently engaged happy couple, Desiree and Luke. They moved in expecting to get married just a month later, but after one day, the couple never left the house again. When family and friends went to investigate where their beloved nuptial couple was, reports say they were scared off from investigating by evil spirits and haunting music, and the front door was impossible to open or break. When MPD finally got around to investigating, there was no trace of the couple. Kids in the neighborhood say that they still see Luke through the windows, pacing about." He then describes to you where it is geographically, north of Mauville, and if you turn about, you'll see it's right in front of you. The address that he describes to you it's right there. There's a 2-story house. It's got a staircase that's all wooden and has posts that are kind of creaky and cobwebby. And there's 2 giant windows in the front that lead to big rooms on either side of a foyer. And they have this weird kind of creepy old house tinted out kind of feel to them. And Clementine Sawyer says, "Oh, perfect. You're already there. All right, have fun." And he hangs up.
Okay. Hey, guys, I think we're having fun.
So there's this. Go on.
So wild. That's fine. I was like, it's just so wild. Like, oh, what? There it is. Like,
Casual Tuesday.
yeah. Oh, you're right. It's a
Normal
murder
day
house.
in
It's
Ohio.
It's true.
Normal day in Hoenn.
True.
Normal day in Hoenn.
It seems like the moment you turn to face this house, this beautiful sunny day is just no longer a beautiful sunny day. You feel like in the distance you can hear children crying. The sky gets overcast. There's Murkrow cawing. It's just bad news all of a sudden the moment that you see this house.
So it's what's inside my mind is now outside my mind.
Yeah, probably
For sure.
Sick.
I'm just,
This
it's,
sounds
just,
fun,
it's classic
right?
cartoon haunted mansion on the hill with the thunderstorm.
Yep, exactly.
It's so sick.
Then the theme song kicks in. It's like the Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
We get to be the meddling kids, guys.
Let's go.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a
Wait,
meddling
okay, but
kid.
who's Scooby?
Quacko, obviously.
Forever.
Yeah, Quacko is definitely
100%,
Scooby.
Yeah.
Did Quacko talk this episode?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Whoa, guys.
Yeah. He has to talk like Donald Duck.
I need Quacko Snackos.
Quacko Snackos. Okay, that's crazy. As you turn about to face this house, your adventuring friend who you've been traveling with for this adventure that you're having, Symmetra, says, That's too spooky for me. I'll wait out here for you guys to come back, and if anything bad happens, just yell for me, okay?
No problem, Symmetra.
Gives a thumbs up, and she says, "You guys have fun."
Canonically, where are we?
You are
Are we in?
like in Hoenn?
Yeah, like are we in Fall Arbor? Was this after timeline wise? I mean,
yes.
He said after
Yes.
episode.
Correct. You've
wait,
been
we
to
would've
Fall
been-
Arbor.
Oh yeah.
You are somewhere north
Yeah.
of Mauville. I will not specify where.
Schmidt looks at Sam and then like squints at her and is like, "I thought we had something."
I'm gonna roll to see if she notices that at all. No, she doesn't. She thought you were talking to yourself.
Okay.
Great. Do you walk up to the spooky house that the Quacko Packo generally enter houses of similar design and quality for purposes related to their adventure?
Of course,
So,
Yeah.
so hear me out. We
Uh-huh.
can just not do it.
but spooky house. It look cool.
You literally just agreed.
Yeah,
Packo Packo never goes back on
You
our
signed
word.
us up for this. Yeah,
We're
we're only as strong as our word.
Schmidt's phone begins to ring again.
Okay.
You pick it up.
Yeah.
Schmidt, my boy, it's me again, Clementine Sawyer. By the way, if you don't do this, I'm going to charge you for the amount of the legal stuff that you owe me from the Johto court. That's going to be like 86,000 Pokemon dollars. Okay, bye.
Okay. I wish you led with that.
Man forgot. It's like totally understandable.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, by the way, like you can't refuse.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So we have to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Gimli in first?
Yes, I'm gonna give it for the first time ever a nice gentle knock on the door.
Okay. Yeah, roll a wisdom check.
Okay.
Possessed by the door.
Oh God. Okay. 5.
Yeah, you knock on the door. Do you enter?
Does it open?
It doesn't open on its
I
own.
knocked.
It doesn't open.
I mean, okay. I try to open the door then.
Okay. Yeah. It's those big old vertical handles with the thing like where you open it with your thumb, you press down, it's got that latch. That
Yes,
works
that's
that
on
way.
my front door. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have no problem opening it. It's pretty dark inside, and you are immediately hit with just dustiness. It's excessive dustiness, but you don't have any necessarily visual, audio, or nasal stimuli. You don't smell anything. I don't know what you.
Nasal stimuli.
Well, I don't know what you call that. Olfactory. There we go. Olfactory stimuli. Look at me. I know my words.
Is dust flammable?
Yes. Actually, very.
I just wanted to make sure before I make stupid decisions.
Okay.
Dang.
I wasn't
appreciate
leading with
asking
fire.
beforehand. Yeah.
I wasn't leading with fire. Like, that wasn't my original plan, but I'm like, let me take this into account before I cause damage.
Excellent.
Of course.
But that does give us a good option of if we see something and we want to set everything on fire.
Imagine
That
you just
could
like
be very
"Whoa!"
easily done.
Just detonate the house.
We investigated. It's now ashes.
Oh my God, a draft! And they just blow up the house. Yeah.
I'm glad that the party has turned Cindy's weakness into a strength. Like they've all acknowledged, like, wait, this is a tool. Like we got it. Anywho, Gimli, do you enter?
Yes.
Does everyone else enter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Schmidt brings up the absolute rear.
They're just way behind.
Like refuses
Oh.
to walk in. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man, he's never been to a
And
haunted house
Quacko's there, and
before.
he's like, "Come on, Rit, you gotta go for the stairs."
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what to say to this.
Broken.
Ruh-roh, we got free rusty in here.
Very rarely, this is props to Richie as a DM. Very rarely does he say no, right?
No.
It's just the fact that
He's just
this
like,
is
"Let's do
this
it."
is the line. This is too far.
I will not comment on the Scooby-Doo Quacko situation right now. As Schmidt pulls up the absolute rear, he is the last one to go through the door. And as he steps through, it slams shut as if there's some sort of draft. And Schmidt, with his ear close to the door, hears a series of clicking and whirring, like, and then a little humming sound, like, and there's no handle on the inside of the door. It seems like
Cool.
a series
Great.
of locks have activated, and there's no way out. So that's what we're dealing with currently. You have stepped into a foyer. a feature of a nice kind of modern-ish house that you may see. In front of you is a large staircase, probably about 20 or so steps up, that leads to a corridor. At the top, there is a rug beneath you. It looks all kind of tattered and torn up. There is there's just various receiving kind of furniture. There's like a little red velvet chair with gold, what would you call it? Gold trim. To your left, you can see a door that is slightly creaked open, and on the other side of it, there seems to be a bookcase in that room. To your right, there is a closed door, and in front of you, there's a staircase. Above you, there's a dusty old chandelier. It seems like there's like one little light on it that is burning, and it's just enough to give you just like 10 feet of clear visibility. What does the party want to do?
Do I have Cookie?
Freak the fuck out first.
Are you checking like your inventory kind of thing? Like your Pokemon? You're checking what Pokemon you have, correct?
I'm just making sure that like this is after Cookie evolved.
Canonically, yes. Are you looking to send her out?
Yes, just to have a little more light.
Okay. As you reach for your Pokeball, you go to send out Cookie, and your Pokeball does not work. There is no function. The only Pokemon that are currently at your disposal are your partner Pokemon who are already out, being Quacko the Farfetch'd, Cabbage the Alcremie, Trevor the Bulldor, and Sully the Ninetales.
Okay. I guess this is the light we have, guys. For now.
What do you mean we can't use Pokemon? It's not possible. So what's
I
happening?
don't know. Cookie didn't come out.
Tries for Tortle. Doesn't work. Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Cool.
Great. Just great.
Cookie, wake up.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Cookie, wake up.
Are you saying this out loud?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll a wisdom.
Oh, we gonna make friends, guys.
Here, kitty.
Here, kitty.
Another kitty situation.
Wisdom is a +1. That's a 3.
That's a 3. Yeah, that's great.
Love that.
That's so sick.
What would the Quacko Packo like do?
Well, I guess we have nothing to do but explore, so.
I mean,
Good
we can
adventures
break
go
the
left.
door.
Can we?
We don't have to leave. I'm just saying I would like the option.
I don't know. The handle's kind of gone, and this seems like a spooky place. I can only assume what happened.
All right, push forward.
Good adventures go left.
Are we going left?
I'm so glad that caught on.
They do go left.
We do be going left.
We do be going left. You enter a room that seems to be some sort of study. There is a large oak table in the center that faces outwards towards a large window, one of the large windows you saw in the front. There is a large bookshelf full of books. There is a quaint office chair that's a little dusty. It's got a cobweb or two on it. On the center of the desk, there is a pen and a book that is closed. It's kind of got like it's ornamented with like pink frills. It seems like a very feminine book. There is a framed photograph on the desk as well. There's a poster on the wall that's just like a map of Hoenn, and that's what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open the book?
Sure. You pick up the book. First, make a charisma save.
9.
Okay, great. Very good charisma save. Cindy picks up this book, and it seems to be some sort of diary or journal or something. On the front of it, in a cursive font, it says Desiree. Do you wish to read it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will send you the text, and you can read it out loud if you like. I want to make one note before you do so, though, and that is, it seems like there's, on the first page, written in pen, is someone's handwriting. It looks a little vaguely feminine, and there's a few words that have been completely scribbled out with a new word written on top. Here's the text. You wanna read it to our friends?
So the bold is the
letters
that
it's
were rewritten.
overwritten, correct?
Oh no. Okay. Hello, diary. Hee hee. I feel like a schoolgirl again. I was bubbling over with excitement about the wedding, and my family said I should write it down so you can always remember how you felt when you were in lily puppy love with Joseph. So here I am. I know Joseph is excited too. He can't stop smiling. We've been moving into our new place, and oh my goodness, it's simply our dream home. There's even a whole study for us to work in, and Joseph claimed the downstairs space as a music studio. I'm so excited I get to start this journey with Joseph, the love of my life. Manny and Dell are settling in nicely too. I've never known a Manectric and a Del Caddy to get along so well until Joseph and I started dating. Okay, that's enough for now. There's so much to unpack, but I can't wait to get back to this diary. Much love.
That is the first page. If you turn the pages to the other pages, the first several after this first page are blank. And then the last 15 or so pages of the diary features the word Luke written very gently and then crossed out with the word Joseph over and over and over again.
Sounds like somebody was jealous.
Joseph.
Were we told Luke, it was Desiree and Luke were the couple?
It was
Yeah.
definitely Luke, is what I
Okay.
have in my notes that I actually took.
Impressive.
Who's Joseph?
Probably part of the mystery that we're solving.
Sounds like a super chill dude.
Yeah, dude is like
Yeah.
low key.
Honestly, a dude named Joseph definitely is not capable of double homicide.
True.
But like, I don't know.
I'd
It's like the
get
fact that I was like,
mimosas with that guy, yeah.
but the way that like a few pages later, for a bunch of pages, she kept writing like Luke, and it was crossed out. So I wonder if it has like a magical ghosty property where like whatever it is crossing it out as she was writing, or something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it could be Joseph doing it because like he's a party man. He slams mimosas.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just
you
like
ever
me
just
for real.
go on a bender and then mark out all of your ex's current boyfriend's name in their diary and replace it with your own?
Every
Oh,
day.
dude,
That sounds
all the
problematic.
time.
Just a
That-
Tuesday. What do you-
That big green flag, honestly.
From where you picked up the diary, you can see a little framed photo of a happy young couple. They are embracing each other in front of the house. The house looks quite a bit different. It looks like it has a fresh coat of paint on it. They're smiling and waving to the camera. Luke is holding out a peace sign, and standing beside them is a Manectric and a Del Caddy.
Cute.
Cute.
That's cute.
We don't know anything that happened to the Manectric and the Del Caddy.
You have not been given any information.
That's so sad. I hope they're still alive.
Or doing okay elsewhere. but
True.
Not here.
It seems like this is a place where perhaps Desiree liked to spend her time, or maybe she worked, or who knows.
Mm.
But it's pretty nice and tidy for the most part, despite the fact that it's really dusty and there's like cobwebs and stuff. But
Well, they like it seems like they just moved in.
Mhm.
Like not much has happened. They
correct.
Describe the room again. Are there any like wardrobes or closets or something?
No, there's shelving.
Mhm.
It seems like there's a little spot next to her desk where she just has like some trinkets laying about. Like it seems like there's some medals from some sort of athletic competition. There's a map of home on the wall. There's a big bookcase behind the desk, and the desk faces outwards, out front. And in front of the desk, there is a little cat bed.
I'm gonna try something.
Yeah,
Here,
Is
kitty
there
kitty.
a pen nearby the book?
there is.
I open it up to a blank page after all where Luke has been written and then crossed out and written and crossed out.
Okay.
I open it up to a blank page and I write Luke
Okay.
and just like leave the book open and watch.
Okay. You do that.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
No,
happens.
Okay.
I don't think we're. It's
So
a.
that's
It's a.
true.
Yeah, I don't think it's
What?
a ghost.
Maybe-
I think it's just a chill dude.
Yeah, I
Just a
think it's a
dude.
very, very relaxed, chill, not creepy guy.
Honestly, I'd smoke with him. Like I don't even smoke like that.
True.
But yeah,
But like, social smoking. Yeah.
yeah.
As that is said, the group gets a slight inhalation of cigarette smoke
For real?
in their nostrils. Yes.
Classic Joseph.
Classic Joseph.
Some
God,
nasal
what a
stimuli,
homie.
if you will.
What a
Yo,
cool
we got
guy.
a nasal stimuli.
What an absolute cool guy.
It's about damn time you get a nasal stimuli. Come on.
Can we use our expert noses to sniff out where the cigarette smell is coming from?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
if I'm
me-
known for anything, I scent.
Yeah, Schmidt, give me a d20 and add wisdom, I guess.
Survival.
Survival,
Yeah,
Totally
survival.
had my die roller and sheets up and prepared. It's a 3 on the die, so I don't think my modifier is relevant.
No, it's not relevant. Yeah, you can smell cigarette smoke for sure. It's coming from a place, certainly.
Yep,
I
conveyed
it's coming from somewhere.
Yeah, it has been conveyed.
Can Soli maybe sniff it out better?
Sure, you'll give
Soli,
Soli a
where's the
little
smoke coming
roll.
from?
Yeah,
Come on, Soli, be wise. 14.
14. Yeah, Soli uses her schnoz to determine that it is coming from across the hallway.
So
Well, are we gonna
Do
go to
we
that
turn
room?
so we go left again?
Investigate, or we can systematically pull every book in this bookcase, looking for a secret passageway.
Honestly, that's looking kind of like a good idea.
Yeah, let's pull on some books. I'm down.
Yeah,
Okay, who all is pulling on the books?
systematically everyone.
Okay,
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone
all
gets a
books
shelf. Everyone gets a shelf.
okay. I think just because it was his idea, we'll say that Schmidt went for the pull. As Schmidt pulls on the book, kind of high up on the shelf because he's the tallest party member, he pulls on one book and immediately, seemingly impossibly, every single book falls out of the bookshelf and falls super hard around our party and onto the ground, and everyone needs to make a dexterity save.
Oh no,
For sure. For sure. For sure.
we've angered the books.
That's some.
Oh no!
Yes. Time for my ballerina moves. 18.
8.
Dirty 21.
Nice. The ladies, Elodie and Cindy, take 8 points of book damage as they are pelted
Book damage.
by the falling books. Not a single book remains on the shelf, and they all splay open. Every single one has had their spine removed, and they are all filled with the word Luke scribbled over with Joseph.
Jesus Christ. Another chill move from Joseph.
Yeah, you know what? That seems very chill.
This is a dude who's secure.
Yeah. He's had a
He really
just
knows
a
what
hobby,
he's about.
really. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like
He's a hobby at this point.
yeah. Some people play games, some people do music. He finds the word Luke and scribbles it out and replaces it with his name.
I wonder if these are
Hobby.
published.
Great.
Well, nothing to see here. Time to go across the hall.
Was that just one
Yeah, I
shelf,
guess
or
that
was
didn't work.
Sorry?
all books?
That was
That
every
was
single
every
book.
book.
That was like 30 or so
Okay.
books.
Is there anything left on the shelf to be revealed?
Yeah, make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. That is a natural 2.
Natural 2.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're so wise.
we can work with this. Schmidt is convinced that this bookcase must be hiding something. There's something in there.
Mhm.
So he peers inside, and then from deep within the wood sprouts out a face with a tongue sticking out and silly, goofy-looking eyes, and it goes blah, and it looks at Schmidt. However, this is quite peculiar because what I've just described is not perceived by Gimli, Cindy, or Elodie. There is a little small, about 1.5 feet, 2 foot tall, pink bipedal creature that is just locked eyes with Schmidt, and it's got his tongue sticking out.
I see. Quacko attack.
Okay, it's a 1v1 thing. What are you having Quacko do?
Classic. Hit it with the sword.
Okay, Quacko looks up at Schmidt and is not sure about what he is hitting with the sword.
Okay. No one else sees this.
No one sees
Just
it
a little
except for Schmidt.
Absolute. I'm speaking to.
Oh,
the
sorry.
party now.
Yeah.
Sees what are you
This
talking
little absolute goblin right here. This little pink little goblin.
Why are you
Listen,
talking about
books-
Quacko like that?
It's got rude, honestly.
Quacko's not pink. Get it right.
You see
There's
Are you
a-
telling
You
me?
don't see anything,
And I'm
brother. I don't.
pointing to the shelf. I'm like, there is this goblin right here,
I don't.
staring
Did you
at
ask
me.
him if his name's
Literally-
Joseph?
You know what? I
True.
didn't. I turned to the goblin and I asked him, "Is your name Joseph?"
He turns his face around really like slowly, so his back is facing you, and then he quickly spins back around and uses his fingers to open his eyes wider. He goes blah.
What do you say?
Any updates?
You know, my goblinese is a bit rusty, but to me it sounded like you said "blah."
Hmm,
Mhm.
interesting. Well,
Even
he
though
might not
Cindy
be
can't
Joseph
see
then.
it, she totally believes him, just like she did in the desert. It's like, you see that tower? And Cindy's like, nope, but I believe you. Like, I'm sure it's there.
At this point, I've seen some stuff, so there's definitely something there. I don't know.
Is he
How
friend-shaped?
puntable is this creature?
Quite puntable.
Okay.
It's a good size.
Is it corporeal? Could I reach out and grab it?
You haven't tried.
Okay. Can I reach out and grab it?
Yeah. Make a dex check.
Oh, that's pretty low. 11.
Yeah, you're able to nab him just by like a little black wing that's on his back. And he's kind of
Okay.
squirming and writhing. He's going with his tongue hanging out.
I toss him and line him up for a punt.
Okay. What direction are you punting him?
Is there a window in this room or?
There is. It is like one of those like reinforced metal grate windows, but there is a window.
Gotcha. So can't punt him through the window.
You could try.
Out the door of the study into the entryway?
You know, then he'd get into the rest of the house and fuck with us later.
For clarity, the party sees Schmidt's hand outstretched holding something, but sees no imp and hears no noise.
Just a random direction. That's not the door.
Random
I'm just
direction
gonna
that's
punt.
not the door. Yeah, you can roll me a punt strength. Why not?
Signature Schmidt kick. Oh wait, that was actually strength is 0. That was 17.
17, not bad. Schmidt kicks this invisible friend or foe, undetermined, and he flies into the wall above the door and poofs. And there's like little pink confetti that only Schmidt can see that falls to the ground.
He exploded in confetti.
Well, I guess you did pretty good then.
So is he
Okay.
a pinata,
That's
I
good.
guess?
Yeah, maybe it was a pinata for sure.
Oh, a spooky pinata.
Okay.
Alright, shall
Move
we
on with our
continue?
lives, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, after we looked at all this handwriting, I think we're pretty much done here, right?
Yep.
Question: does Cindy leave the diary behind or take it?
Probably put it back where it was.
Okay.
Maybe still open to the page that like Luke was written, just to see if anything happened.
Okay. The moment that you put it down, you hear a voice in your ear. It's a woman's voice, and it says, "Where, where, where?" Just over and over and over again, and then it fades away after about 15 times. Cindy just had a moment. It's fine. Does the party want to continue?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
As the party steps forward, Schmidt notices the sound of footsteps behind him.
Not about it.
Does he take a look, or what is his plan?
I'm gonna turn around with a kick, with like a sidewinder.
Okay.
I'm all about the kicks today.
Yeah.
On your way through.
Schmidt didn't quite make eye contact with whatever is following him, but he kicked it, and then immediately to his right, in the corner of the room where the Hoenn map is, he sees another explosion of pink confetti.
Oh, he's just extra fucking with me right now. Okay.
The party walks back into the foyer. The light at the top of the chandelier is starting to flicker, and on the second floor, the whole party can passively hear the sound of four-legged Pokemon pet footsteps pattering.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Kitty or kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Has that said out loud?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, why
Always.
not?
Now that we know that there's possibly kitty, kitty.
Roll a charisma.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
My rolls have been garbage today.
Cindy's voice echoes through the hallowed chambers. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. And it just fades out. The trail of smoke has become ever more clear. It is becoming more powerful as you walk across the hall.
The cigarette smoke.
Reminds me of my youth.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Reminds me of dear old dad. Reminds me of Pop.
And ice cubes in a glass.
Yeah, we should check out that room, I think.
Okay.
The room, is it the shut door or like
Yes,
is there another room?
there's a second room downstairs that is directly across from the study that it seems like you were trying to enter with the door closed. Is that correct?
Was
Yeah.
this the music room that was mentioned in the whatever?
I feel like it said downstairs.
That's where we're going, is downstairs, right?
You are downstairs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seemed weird that she would say downstairs when she is downstairs.
Well, it might be like a basement. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's usually where they put like a studio like that anyway. If it's like a music room.
So we're not going to the music studio.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, that's gonna be where a big boss fight is. It'll be fine.
I don't want the. Okay.
Are you entering this room?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
You open the door, and it's immediately clear to you that this is a room for a hobbyist who enjoys music. This is, in fact, a music studio.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yo, now it's time to
Right,
drop my
dude.
mixtape.
There is a whole bunch of instruments. Some of them are covered in like a white sheet. There's a piano in the center of the room that seems like a pretty nice, pretty expensive piano. It has the lid open currently. There is a series of stools. There's a little couch. There's a whole bunch of instruments. There's guitars. There's mandolins. There's basses. There's string instruments. There's drums. There's all sorts of musical instruments. And on the far wall, there is a very, very large mirror that reflects towards the outside. It's on the northern wall. This window faces south, so it faces outside. There is an ashtray on a stool next to the piano with a cigarette in it that is currently smoking.
More like an ass
Yo.
am I right?
Cabbage. Plunk out some tunes for us, dog.
Is Cabbage going to play the piano?
Yes. Cabbage does not know how to play the piano.
Oh,
Okay.
I was
okay.
gonna say
Probably.
Cindy sits down to play like Mary Had a Little Lamb with one finger on the piano.
Is Cabbage and Cindy going to have a duet or something? Or are they going to play at the piano?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, give me charisma checks for both of them.
Oh my god, my rolls have been terrible. That's an 8.
Mhm.
Is this performance or just charisma?
It's performance.
Oh my god, I have to do so much math right now. 23.
23, great. The intention to do a piano duet was not super clear to Cindy, so she just kind of started trying to do whatever she was trying to do on the piano. Cabbage is not a trained pianist, but she has a decent concept of melody, so she's just kind of hitting the keys, but they're diatonic. They sound kind of okay, and Cindy's just kind of plunking away. Some of the keys are not as in good condition as the other ones. I should say more the structure, the mechanism that makes the hammers hit the strings isn't functioning, as there's some dead keys. They kind of just clank, and they play some music for a little bit. Is there a particular kind of tune you think Cabbage would play? Preferably public access and not copyrighted?
That's a good question.
You don't have to have an answer.
The Scooby-Doo theme song.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's certainly not copyrighted by Warner Brothers. Absolutely not. Yeah, Cabbage plays this little tune. It doesn't play it well. She is just a Pokemon after all, but she does that. At the cadence of the melody, right as it ends, the lid of the piano slams shut in a startling fashion, and it echoes through the room. And all of the other instruments that are on the walls and kind of laying about just kind of rumble a little bit. It draws your attention to. I need a roll. Gimli, give me a wisdom check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice.
Yep.
The sonic resonance from the piano lid shutting and just the chaos of noise that was ejected from the piano causes the mirror to kind of vibrate in a way that draws Gimli's attention, and he sees right below the mirror there is a classic Quacko Packo enemy, a safe.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
This one is
Here.
not a combination lock.
Okay, the safe.
Cabbage. Check your spy kit for a lockpicking kit.
We'll say, yeah, Cabbage has, of course, she has some lockpicking stuff. It didn't come with the spy kit. It somehow ended up in there. Cabbage found it or made it or something, but she does in fact have lockpicking stuff. Do you want her to make an attempt?
Absolutely.
Okay, give her a dex check.
Be sure to put your sunglasses on.
Oh yeah, she put the sunglasses on.
Okay, give her disadvantage on her dex check.
What? No way.
8.
8. Yeah, great. She sticks the lockpick in, and she feels like, her face looks very confident. She's got her tongue sticking out, and then the lockpick snaps, and a spooky, ghostly face sticks its head out of the safe and licks her on her face, dealing a total of 18 points of ghost type damage.
Whoa.
Oh no.
And then it slinks back into the safe.
The safe might not be
That's
so
a lot.
friendly.
This safe is a lot meaner than the other safe. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, the other safe was a pain to get into, but like, this one's mean.
Yeah, honestly,
Okay,
kind of
so-
rude.
I didn't want to see what was in there anyway.
The The party notices that there's truly a lot of instruments around here. Whoever the musician was who lived here was either quite skilled or they were a collector, because there's just instruments of all sorts of families here. Some of them are like put away neatly, and some of them are just kind of strewn about the place. And there is a single book that is sitting on the couch that looks to be a rhyming dictionary.
I
Wonder
love
how many
rhyming
words they have that
dictionaries.
rhymes with Joseph.
Cindy, being Cindy, is going to open up the rhyming dictionary to see if Luke in this book has been crossed out and replaced with Joseph in the rhyming dictionary.
Are you looking up the word Luke in the rhyming dictionary?
Yes.
Yeah. Cindy turns through the pages and she sees in like the handful, like dozen or so instances where Luke is listed as a rhyme, crossed out and replaced with Joseph. But other than that, the rhyming dictionary seems perfectly regular. It might be a little old. It seems like it's like a little outdated. It doesn't have some current slang, but it is a rhyming dictionary.
Classic Joseph behavior.
You look at what does Joseph rhyme with, and it's like Duke. I don't think that's right, bud. I don't think it's good.
I think
As
Cindy might try to pocket this one.
okay, yeah, that's a great idea. As Cindy slips it into her bag, I need her to make a wisdom save.
Please, dice. It's a 4.
It's a 4? Okay.
It's a 4.
Cindy feels like something is like haunting her, kind of. Not necessarily like she doesn't feel in danger, but she feels like something like somebody's watching her and judging her, and that if she does something wrong, she might get punished.
Does that feeling go away when I take the book out of my bag?
No.
Okay, then I keep it in my bag. It's fine.
Okay, great. Anything else does the Quacko Packo want to do with this room?
Well, we never finished our business with the safe, did we?
No.
Do you want to get licked by the safe too?
I don't really want to get licked.
Just for clarity,
If
does
I-
Cindy ask that question out loud?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Continue.
Okay. I was
How-
afraid
how
something
big
could
is the
happen there
safe?
for a second.
The safe is not
Okay.
very large.
Oh.
It is smaller than the one that you saw at the NRG/Magma hideout.
Oh yeah, and those were like foot safes too. So like,
Yeah, this one's like pretty small. It seems very
Can-
sturdy.
and this might just be semantics. Can I instruct
okay.
Quacko to knock off this safe?
Sure. Yeah, you're welcome to do that. It's a stationary object, so you don't necessarily need to hit. Quacko, you want him to do it?
Yeah.
Quacko does it. He smacks the safe with his leak in a knockoff kind of fashion, and nothing particularly happens.
Cool. I would thought that would work. Like, I'd knock the safe off the Pokemon. And then we could open it. That
That
was
would
the
have been
game plan,
interesting. Yeah.
but I don't
I'm-
think it worked.
I'm gonna pull out my axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna take an axe to it.
Sure, your pickaxe, right?
No, I have a tree cutting axe.
Oh, yeah, great.
I have an actual axe. Yeah,
Sure. And welcome to do that. Do you cleave into it?
I do.
Okay. Once again, stationary object. No need to roll to hit it. Gimli smashes his axe into it, and it bounces off. Seems it has done
Nice.
effectively 0 damage to this thing.
Nice. Ooh, this thing's solid.
Can I kindly ask the safe to open, hoping that maybe the Pokemon in the safe will be like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah, you're welcome to do so.
Like, try diplomacy.
What do you say?
Here, kitty, kitty.
You kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty kitty's what
We
you
all
say.
start going.
Okay.
Maybe I'll like lead with that, but kind of be like, "Hey, you want to open up the safe so we can see what's inside? You want to be friends?"
Okay. As the words leave your mouth, Cindy feels that this haunting presence has judged her, and she feels like a cringe in her brain, and she takes 1 HP of damage. Please write that down.
Oh no.
No, the cringe is real.
Furthermore, her request to the safe goes unnoticed.
Can we burn the safe? What
You're gonna
metal?
anchor whatever's inside of it.
This
What
is
metal do we think the safe is made out of?
I also feel like the dust is also very flammable, as is the rest of the house.
I just want to know what the melting point of the safe is.
The safe, for clarity, does have a keyhole. Just putting that out there.
Is there a
Well-
key somewhere? We never looked for a key.
I'm gonna look for a key.
Hello, this is non-spooky Rich here this time. I'd like to thank you so much for listening to the first part of the Quacko Packo Halloween special. If you cannot wait for the conclusion, you're in luck. The entire session is available right now on our Patreon page at patreon.com/Dunsparce. Our Patreon is the single best way to support making the podcast happen, and for only the cost of a latte a month, you're able to access an entire boatload of content, including silly spin-off adventures, art of the journeys made by Grace and Melissa, and juicy, detailed post-show discussions that take place after every group episode. If you'd like to go above and beyond, there are additional tiers where you can get into the nitty-gritty with details about character level ups and me rambling about the gameplay system, and even early access to unedited full audio recordings of our play sessions before they even get to our editor. When we get to 50 patrons, we will be recording and releasing a special spin-off session where the players play as admins of the villainous team from the main Dunsparce and Drampa campaign, Team NRG, and we're well over 2/3 of the way there. If you're not financially able, please don't worry about it. Most of the bonus content on Patreon trickles out to the main release eventually, including the second part of this Halloween special. And there are plenty of ways that you can support us for absolutely free, such as joining the discussion on Discord, following our Twitter, or just sharing the podcast with a friend. We seriously could not do this without all of your support, and we absolutely cannot thank you enough. We hope you've had a happy and safe Halloween, and we'll see you back with the regular campaign next Tuesday.